Hey, business rock stars, Laura Reich here, and I am so excited to show you guys how to do some cool new features on your live stream. So if you notice down here, I have this blob down on the, I think it's your right side, my left side of the computer, I believe. That's showing you, I'll show you guys too, see right down here. That's showing you my logo, and now it's branded on my video. We're going to go through that tutorial today, and that camera was just my other viewers on my Facebook page checking us out because I was letting them know that they need to get into this group right now. So goodbye to the Facebook page. And if you want to get this tutorial, like I said, either shout out Rockstar or head on over into the group. All right, so now that I shut that down, let's get to it. So I forgot to actually, full disclosure, delete this little blurb down here on the bottom, which is totally okay. Hey, Cindy Lou, I'm so excited you're in here. So I'm going to share my screen. Heya. And I do have two screens. So I actually just moved you guys up to this side screen. So if I look like I'm looking to the side, I'm actually looking at your guys' comments because I want to be able to do this. But jam, look at how cool that is. I want to actually see if I can toggle off. So edit appearance, and we're going to go none. And then click apply. Look at that. So that's literally what I'm going to be showing you guys. Hey, whoo, look at that. I have someone in here. I need to get you the link. Remind me because it says Facebook user. And yes, I am married now. Thank you very much. Go ahead and let me know who you are so I can shout out your name actually. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going over two things today. One is going to be the actual frame that you can use here in Be Live, and I will be pulling down Be Live right here so that you can see me as I actually upload it. I just don't have that there the whole time because it does like the 5 screens or whatever, infinite screens. So the other thing that I'm going to teach you is when you go to my Facebook page, typically what you will see when you're on my page after I've gone live is instead of the funny pictures that Facebook always grabs when you go live, I actually replace those with a, hey, Kat, thanks so much for joining. I'm super excited you're here. I actually go through and grab different images so it's not the quirky, crazy face that Facebook always loves to make sure that they grab at the right time, right? See, like this. That's my screen grab for this video, you guys, and that's like chaotic. Like I've got my food and my kids' toys and oh man, so this one will also be getting changed shortly, but when you scroll through the rest of my videos as they load down here below, you'll notice that I actually have these graphics updated in front of them, unless they're like family stuff, like this was wedding planning and 4th of July fun. I normally always do like a cover image, kind of like how YouTube does. So go ahead and let me know if you also use YouTube, if you will only use Facebook Live, if you use neither, let me know so that I can make sure I'm covering both. So that's what we're going to be going over today, and I'm going to hop right into it. So I use a program called Canva. It is a free program. If you have Canva, go ahead and shout out Canva so that I know who I'm speaking to. If you use something other than this, it's totally fine. You do not have to use Canva. So don't get held up in the tech piece of this. You can use PicMonkey. You can use, I think it's like 99 Designs or something like that. Photoshop, whatever you use to create your images, you can do that. You just have to make sure that it's a transparent background is the term. Perfect. So Cindy Lou, you also use YouTube and you use Canva, so this is going to be right up your alley. I will show you guys, if you are using a different program, what step to watch out for, so don't worry about that. The reason I like Canva is because it gives you all of these cool predetermined sizes. And so in Canva, I actually use the YouTube thumbnail, and I found, oh, stencil, that's a good one too, Kat. So I do have the paid version of Canva, and I have heard of stencil. Stencil is also very good. So in Canva, I actually use the YouTube thumbnail. The reason I use that is because I found that it's less blurry when uploading it to the Facebook size. Typical Facebook image size that I can use for social posts is the 810 by 450, and they're really nice. The YouTube thumbnail size is larger, so I have used that because then when it gets shrunk for social media, it's not as like pixelized as it would be if you were doing it in a different size. So I have already pre-selected the YouTube thumbnail here, and it gives me this nice blank background. And then all I do is I go through, and they have amazing templates for you guys, right? So I'm going to go through here, and I'm just going to choose one that suits my heart's fancy. And I think what we'll do is this one today. And then I'm going to do Facebook frame creation tutorial. So there you go. And instead of this background image, I'm actually going to use one of my own. If you wanted to click on elements, you can go to elements, and they will actually give you a ton of different things. You can also find images that are stock images in here. So if I wanted to look for a stock image like Facebook, I can click Facebook and then click on free, and all of the free Facebook images will pull up for me. So these are images I could use. I could also say like laughing, and all the free images, laughing person, maybe. Let's do that one. No, come on. When I type in more specifically what I'm looking for, oh, sorry, wrong tab, photos. So there we go. So we can do Facebook and then free and enter. And now it should pull up. See how these are more social media? These are all Facebook. And so then what you can do is just drag and drop them into here, because this one says Canva on it, means that it's actually not free. And so you just want to make sure if you are on here that you click on free. Also, if y'all have any tips for other viewers in here of what your favorite free stock photo site is, please shout them out now. I like Gratisography and Pixabay, but if there are other ones, I know there's tons out there, please go ahead and let's share the love so other people can find stock photos for their business. So this is the one I wanted. I like to brand my own headshots and images most of the time. So what I can do is just hover this, and it will bring it in, and you'll see how it gets full and covers it in white. There we go. And then I'm going to change this color into my brand colors. So I'll either use purple or pink, because that's also what I'm wearing. Go figure. Branding done right, y'all. There we go. So now, oh, look at it. And my finger actually like fits right into that. How stinking cool is that? Okay, so there is our graphic, right? So if you are still with me and you are following, give me a heck yes, I'm still here. If you have a question about this, please let me know right now so that I can help you out. While you're doing that and letting me know, I'm going to also go in here. Yep, and it changed this. So I'm going to click download. Now this one is actually going to be for the Facebook video. So I am not going to do a transparent background. So I'm going to click download, and then I do not need to do transparent background, but you will see this is a pro option. So in PicMonkey and others, when you are downloading the image, this is where you need to make sure that you are choosing to add it as a transparent background, so that basically what that means is there's no white in there, okay? So for now, we don't need that because this is just going to be the Facebook image. I will show you quickly how to upload this as well. So let me go here. We'll just save it into here. And then I'm going to go back to Facebook /Laura, right? So, hey, who's following me? Y'all still here? Shout it out, let me know, so that I know that you guys didn't get lost on the way. Let's wait for Facebook to play nice and load my page. While I'm waiting for them to play nice, yeah, gotcha. Gotcha, girl. Perfect. While I'm waiting for them to play nice, also, let me just go ahead and say that if, see, look at, this is what I'm talking about, these crazy looking faces. Let me know how many times you go live within a week, within a month. What's your strategy? What do you like? Do you not like going live? Let me know. So now here is this one that I just did, right? So Facebook Live, cover images and backgrounds tutorial. Hey guys. There we go. See, look at that crazy face. Oof. That girl be crazy. Nope, not allowed to say that. My kiddos told me I'm not allowed to say that. Anyway, so we go up here, you pause the video, you hit 3 dots on the side, and then you hit edit video. And what's really cool, I haven't tried it yet, is you can actually trim the videos. So if you have a tech issue in the beginning, or it takes you 10 seconds to get started, or maybe at the end you look weird or thought you shut down the video and you didn't, if you scroll down here, you can actually do video trimming. I have not tried that yet, but I've heard it's super cool. So what we're going to do for this purpose, though, is we're going to click on thumbnail. Now it auto-generates these images, right? Look at all these images. They're horrible. Like, there is not one on here that I would choose. So that's why we do custom. So now I'm going to do custom image, and then we're going to scroll all the way down and find my Facebook Live. Uh-oh, where did I save it? Bow chicka bow wow. Here, let's just, oh, those are all named Laura, that's why. We'll do Facebook in here. There we go, Facebook frame creation. Strategy, are we supposed to have a strategy? Yeah, girl. Oh my gosh, you are too cute. Cindy Lou, let's talk strategy in the inner circle, ma'am. So here, all we do is we click upload. Now you can see it. It's nice and shiny. Looks a little bit nicer than the craziness of that face. Oh, I can't even get past it. And then we go back, and if I refresh, it should save. So let's see if it did. Yeah, look at that. Look at how much nicer that looks, y'all. Seriously? Can I get an amen? That looks amazing. Like, way better than that crazy face. Way better. Okay. So now moving on to the more fun part. By the way, if I am going fast, I know I talk fast. If you want the notes and the step-by-step breakdown of this, I do take these videos and post them onto my blog. So go ahead and shout out Rockstar right now. I will send you a personal message when this has been edited and put up on my blog step-by-step. Holy moly, Kat says. I'm assuming that's still Kat. I know. Isn't that awesome? So give me a rock star if you want that step-by-step so that I can get that to you later. It kind of helps me remember to know that you are interested in reading this, because sometimes it's good not only to see it on Facebook Live, but to also have the like step-by-step in front of you written out too. You always look amazing, Cindy Lou. I don't even know what you're talking about. All right, girlfriend. So this is the YouTube thumbnail is what it's called in Canva, but we just used it for Facebook. And now I want to show you how to make your own cool branded design for your Facebook Be Lives. Rockstar, send to Kat, please. Oh, yes, girl. You are so welcome. Hey, don't worry, Kat. Let's go over one more thing. Don't leave me yet. I've got you. Not sure who this is, but let me know so I can make sure I send it to you. But yes, you got it. Anybody else want it? Just shout it out right here. See that? Yeah, there we go. Perfect, perfect. All right, so let me show you when I turn on and toggle like this, so to speak, and click apply, there's my logo. Look at that. And then my whole video has a watermark on it, right? It's really not that hard. So this is what we're gonna do is you can play with this all you want. Again, in Canva, I use the YouTube thumbnail size. Marissa! Yay, I'm so excited for you, girl. I will totally send this tutorial over to you, not a problem. Marissa, it has been a minute, girl. I see crazy good things about you everywhere online, so you are killing it. And okay, so now what we're gonna do on this YouTube thumbnail is now we're going to think about it. Thank you very much, you guys. I will definitely send it to you, and thank you very much for that. It's it was storybook for sure wedding, and I loved it. I wouldn't change a thing. Thanks to a lot of my family members and my mom. So hey, give me a shout out. Let me know who this is so I can say hello back. So think about this next design, right? Because like if you look, my face, right, when I pull this down, my face is all you see right here. So in this, where my hand is, you don't want any of your logo or branding to cover that up. I would totally do that. Totally. Send me a message and I would love to. Not a problem. So when you do that and you see that big space in the middle, right? Like I'm totally covering up my face, but that's what you don't want to cover up with your brand. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into elements. Let's bring this bad boy back up here. And then I'm going to just play around with it. So like my branding and stuff like that, like here's some lines. They have, that's where the blob came from, which was pretty cool. So you just kind of pick what you want. Like if I could totally be like, hey, I want to have a chair because this is now office chat, right? This is going to be office chat branded Laura. Like if that's what I'm going to do, be like, welcome to my office chat. You know, and then when you click on this, sometimes they let you change the logos, sometimes or the colors, sometimes they don't. So then I would just go in here. That's still actually my branded colors. So I would just go in here and make this pink because there's another cool color, like line thing that I found. And so this isn't like the full line that I want. So I'm just gonna play with this for a second, right? So I keep copying and it gives me other lines that make this whole line bigger. And then what I can do is I'm actually gonna click out of this and I'm gonna click here and say position to the back and position to the back. And one more time, position to the back. And there's my chair, right? And now it's branded. And then what I could do is I could go in here and say, let's just make this fun, right? So here's my branded text. Say, step into my office for some tech tutorials. And then this is totally like creative on the fly, and I actually might use this because this is kind of fun and quirky, like me. And I do this all the time where like just be open-minded when you're trying to be creative. Like go into this with an open mind, go into this not knowing maybe exactly what you want on your Facebook Live design. And then I can just pull in my logo here, and it's gonna be super big at first. I don't know why it always does that, because it makes it blurry and like weird and whatever, but and then I can just put my logo on this chair. Or if I was even super cool, I could try to find like me sitting in a chair and put it in there. I'm not gonna do that for this tutorial today, but so voila, there is my branded content, right? And so here is my, thank you. I sometimes can surprise myself with my fun, I don't know, creativeness, I guess. So now all we're gonna do is we're gonna do download, but we're gonna make sure it's a transparent background. This is the most important step, because if you leave this white background, it's gonna block out your entire face when you try to upload it, right? So click download. This is step into my office tech tutorials. I'm going to save right here. And then I'm gonna bring this down. So I do apologize, you guys. You're gonna see like the infinite screens here for a minute because I need to show you how to upload this, right? So you see me, you see this button down here. It's like a paintbrush. This is where you're going to edit the appearance in Be Live. And then if you have not tried out Be Live, but you would like a link to test it out free, go ahead and shout out Be Live, and I will get you a link to get some time free. So what you can do is they have themes where you can just do modern style or classic style, and you'll see how they change that when they do it. So I like the classic style actually, where it shows like when I say that I like the way that it looks and the way that the face is of the person, and the bubble that it brings up. So I would do that. And so the classic style is going to be a little different. Let's go here. I want, oh, what did I do? I'll go like this. Will it move me? There, now I moved. Okay, so sorry, tech issues as always. So then you click on this paintbrush again and you can go to logo. And now what I've always done is I've always had, you'll see up here at the top right hand corner, I've always had my logo up there, and that's just watermarked. It's a transparent background logo, so you can see it goes on the background, not a problem. And then you have overlay, which is what we're gonna do with my tech tutorials. And then you also have background. And so my background right now is this sky view. I could totally just do no background, and then it just puts in the Be Live like chat stuff. I think it's less distracting when I don't have anything back there. So sometimes I do that. Otherwise, I just do like a straight up color. for the background. But we are working on what's called their overlay. And all you have to do is click add overlay. And then you have to find your image that we just created with the transparent background, step into my office, and then it'll upload it here. And what's nice is it saves it. So if I wanted to do this one right now, see how it shows me right here what it's gonna look like? I could apply that, but then I could say, nope, I don't want that anymore on this one. So I could have like a bunch of different overlays to use. And so look, here's my office overlay. And so let's put that in there. Look at step into my office. So then let me just move this so you can see, like if I went to the home of Canva, so it's not so crazy, right? There is, and I might, and so now what the case with this is let me just blow me up there. So the case with this is it's a little high. I would like it to maybe be a little bit lower just so, yeah, no worries at all. I would like it to be a little bit lower just so I can show things like more in this screen or whatever, but I like this. Yes, I totally will. Not a problem, Marissa. I know it's the end of the day. There's a lot of things to wrap up, so I get it. We are actually almost done as well. So just play with this because now I could go back into my design and move it down a little bit more. I could create a completely new one if I wanted. It's really up to you guys and how you want to handle this. There's no right or wrong way to put these together, just as long as they're branded for you and you are showing the world, this is my office. This is my, yeah, I will try showing a title right here. So it covers it up a little bit, but that's okay because I'm showing actually your comment, right? And then I just remove it. And then if I show an agenda item, I think it will cover up the agenda item too. Yep, so that's fine. Look it, it's actually okay. Step into my office for some tech tutorials. And then I say, if you need some extra accountability, you know, go ahead and follow the prompt below, right? And so that totally works. I actually kind of like where it is right now because the titles seem to mesh well with my agenda items. So also, if you guys are just jumping on and you're like, oh my gosh, what is she talking about? I need to make sure that I get all these tips because this would be amazing, whatever. Go ahead and follow the prompt right here. I will send you a personal note with the step-by-step when it is posted on my blog. I am so grateful that this is helping you right before your speaker spotlight. I'm going to go ahead and take a guess and say that's Shannon because I know she has some speaker stuff coming up. And yeah, so it really depends on what you want because like the second agenda item, Cindy Lou, was a little bit covering it as well. So it really doesn't matter. This bubble is what I like the most because I think it highlights it better when you're doing agenda items and things like that rather than the traditional way. But yeah, yep, I think this is awesome. So thank you very much. If you guys have any questions or you're struggling with this, let me know. If you want help creating your own one-on-one or just some feedback, go ahead and post it in the group. I can come back in here and give you some feedback on how I think it looks. And you always can test in Be Live without actually going Be Live. Oh, it's Marissa that said that. My bad, Marissa. Shannon actually has some speaker summits coming up too. I don't know if it's summits, but she's got some speaker things that she's going to be a guest speaker at. So, but yeah, so yes, I will chat with you, Cindy Lou, in the inner circle about your strategy for Facebook Live. And if anybody else has any questions while you're running through this or just want some second eyes or feedback, feel free. It doesn't have to be under this video in the group at all. Go ahead and throw it out there and I will get back to you with my honest, raw feedback. All right, you guys, as always, have a wonderful day and thanks for hanging out with me.